Okay, there we go. And Mike is on. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming along here. Farm Sim 25. We are live today, and I figured the first thing I should do is probably check the mod hub because I'm absolutely addicted to mods. We will be downloading all of, well, probably all of them. There's what, 12? Plus government subsidy. We'll probably do government subsidy just to get us going for a bit. Yeah, I'm super excited for this. But yeah, let's check this out. Let's see where are we going here? Get out of Steam. This is my first time loading Farm Sim 25. So I don't even know what to expect here, so I'm pretty stoked on this. Also, I think I'm going to move my webcam over to this side. So I could probably be a little bit less awkward.
All around the world, farmers know farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be surprising, too. But sometimes it's about being at the right...
Oh no, I've wrecked everything. There I go to switch my camera over so it makes sense. Thank you. Okay. That was a bit loud. All right. Well, why don't we take a peek around here? What do we have? Oh, I guess first off, downloadable content. So, gameplay? Of course, the MacDon pack. I should have this because that should be part of the early expansion. How do you work this convoluted system of levers and pulleys now? Where does it tell you what is and isn't installed? Is the installed? Okay. European maps, VG. Yeah, we're not interested in that. Tractors, give me all the tractors. So I'm not a fan of the little clicking sounds that they make. It's a little sharp. I think they probably could have dulled that a little bit. That's just me being picky, I guess. It is installed. It is installed. Unpack. Yeah, it's not giving me any options down here for installing the MacDon pack, so I should already have that, I guess. Jag. Welcome back, Tyler. I don't think you've missed anything. Be installed. Yeah, uninstall. So that is installed. From the brand that some YouTubers are afraid to say the name of. It's definitely Kahan. Definitely how you say it. Install, we already have that. Okay, so I'm seeing a couple of things here that are duplicating. Installed. That should be all of them, I think. Maybe. hopefully. Wow, nothing to update. DLC, do you have the MacDon pack, extra content? There is nothing. All right. Let's start a new save. Zelonka, I'm not hearing the greatest reviews of Zelonka, so we'll probably pass on that one. Riverbend Springs, I'm kind of excited for that one because I want to try the ferry out. And Hutan. The Asian map definitely sounds interesting, but I think we're gonna go Riverbed Springs. We're gonna start New Farmer. I love that we can start, you know, we can change the loan into money. I think that's a huge increase for a big step in the right direction. Start farm, yes. Guided intro tour. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why don't we give ourselves the best start possible? Yeah, we'll give everything a start. I don't want to use the government subsidy. I like using that for my multiplayer run-throughs, like what we've got on Dry Creek right now. All of the extra farms, because they're not technically generating income, I use government subsidy to keep them from running into zero. But for my own farms, I don't like using that. But I think for this one, just for the start today, I think we'll do that. Ooh, loud. Also, I never did check my graphics settings. I probably should have done that. I guess we'll see if it's stretched or windowed or anything like that once it gets going. Like I say, this is very first boot for Farm Sim 25. And we seem to be stuck on 35%. Oh, okay. We're going. Guess I have to make myself again. What do I do? Color. Proper beard for once. Right on. That's pretty much me today. See, what do we have? Might have to go with the John Deere shirt. Go John Deere shirt. Just blue jeans, boots. John Deere hat. And because I suck at seeing, there we go. All right, I think that's good. Okay, confirm. That's me. That's pretty much me. It is mid-morning when you arrive at your farm. Walter, your grandfather, is no longer able to look after the farm, so you're taking over. Familiarize yourself with the game before you go greet your grandfather. All right. Weather, date, time, balance. There's a mini-map. Is the mini-map still the same? Key? Don't know. Tour progress. Okay. Oh, it's DASW, not WASD. That's weird. Oh, a little bit of stuttering, Okay, so that's still the same control. I assume time... Yeah, time is still the same. Cool. Flashlight actually brings up a flashlight now. And it is on the hotkey now as well. New hand tool. Oh, wow. I know this is probably really laggy on your guys' stream here, so I'm gonna see what I can do about getting some. Nope. Looks like I can't adjust graphics. I'm gonna have to kick the game here. I'm only running a 3060 Ti, so it's not a huge graphics card. But I can see that my GPU core is being used to its absolute limit.
Welcome to our lovely farm, kiddo. I'm glad
He
you're here
speaks.
to continue the family business. The fact that you're about to take over the farm makes your pops quite happy, not gonna lie. When your father told me on a visit that he didn't want what I built here, I thought that was it. He even called it a dung heap when he left in his fancy suit. And then he stepped into manure on the way to his car. It's okay that he does his own thing, but I thought I had to sell the farm. Thanks to you, it can stay in the family. You don't know what that means to me. Otherwise, your crazy uncle might have turned it into an amusement park with the main attraction of catching chickens on the fields or something. Anyway,
That does sound like fun.
let's not talk about that just now. I can tell you some stories later. And just so you know, I'm not out of the picture just yet. I'm here if you need me, just like your friendly neighbors you should talk to sometime. They're nice people, a bit strange perhaps, but still delightful in their own ways. So, do you want me to give you a quick tour and show you some things?
Baby. Ah.
Okay then,
Send
let
it,
me
Gramps.
show you a couple of things. Ease you in. There will always be people to help you out, but it's good to have done all the steps yourself, at least once. Right next to the farm, we're going to work on a field.
Oh, it's going to be one of these.
There's also a big tractor with a cultivator. I'll walk you through how to operate it.
Okay, I think I know
I
what's going to
can't wait
happen.
to
It's
see
going to
you
make
get
me
started.
drive 10 feet. Yeah. Okay, I got to fix some things here. All right, so I'm going to quit. Quit without saving. I got to do some graphic improvements here. Because this stuttering is just awful. That is not the right... There you go, that's the right graphics. Desync on 60. Go. This is stuff that I'm going to have to play with a little bit before I start doing actual recording with this, but I think we'll be okay. Space reflections, we can knock those down. Oh, we have to have the realistic beacon lights. That's just sacrilege not to have them. Field of view. 60 would probably be okay, I think. Go with that. Third person. Yeah, no, that seems okay. All right. Fly. Yeah, we're going to have to restart the game. That's okay. What did we do here? We did... Well, we're just going to skip the tour. Just we don't need to go through that again. Already my GPU core is dropped to about a third of where it was before. So hopefully that's going to stay. Also, it looks like I'm staring at you guys, but my thing is like right there. My little display for my computer's guts. All right. So close. Oh, uh-oh. Oh yeah. It did save my character. Yeah, it's still a little jittery, so I'm gonna have to play around with that a little bit, but we'll work with what we've got here. I don't want to keep crashing the game. Oh, nice. I can zoom in and out on third person. Look at the store here. What do we have? Wheel loaders. Obviously, I'm going to look at wheel loaders first. Okay. So I don't think we had this JCB in the game in 22, but we definitely had the L120 and the L180. Now there's an L120 electric conversion. That's kind of fun. Telehandlers. There's that new Senebogen with the cab lifts on it. Man, that would be so disorienting to drive that with the cab up. What else do we have? Large tractors. All right, what do we got from Deere here? Okay, we got the 8RT and the 8RX. We have the old 9RX. Just goes up to 640. Well, this is kind of cool. Can't drag it around on the screen. But the shop definitely looks a lot better than 22 because you can actually see stuff in the shop here. Which I quite like that. I do like that you can get the wide stance with the wide tracks too. That's definitely nice. What else do we have? Of course, we have the new 715. You have to have the new 715. I mean, you just can't not. Only 2 track options on it. I cannot wait for that 9RX 830 to come out. Oh, such a good tractor. 7R. Probably my favorite, like, I don't know if you want to call it like mid-frame, large frame. It's kind of in between the two. I guess it's in large tractors, so we'll call it large. It looks like we have all the same brands as before. Still going with those wonky clamp-on duals. Why? Why does everybody have to do a clamp-on dual? Like, why can't you just... Why can't you just run a dual off the axle? Is that maybe just a BKT thing? With Trelleborg, there's always the best selection with Trelleborg. Yeah, clamp-ons again. Like, this is the thing that I don't get. Maybe this is just me being picky. You've got all this axle shaft sticking out, and you can't put a friggin' dual on that? Come on, guys. Yep, straight to clamp-ons again. Boo. That's weird. Okay, so we don't have the US and EU toggle here. It's under tracks. We just have... Weird. So we have the EU, which is narrow, EU 3 meter, and then the US, which is a narrow track on a 3 meter stance. Pretty limited options on these tractors here. So we're definitely going to need some modders to come in and get some of that good stuff for us. Now, if it's a mod, it comes up with a little green tag. I did notice that in, I think it was Farmer Cop's live stream the other night when he was looking at stuff. Again, all just clamp-ons. Oh, I didn't notice if the 7R came with a loader attachment. Yes, it does. The International Natashev. I don't know, man. That's that's got Chevy written all over it. Not a Chev. All right. There's that terrain deformation. Wait a second here. Under general for sound. Here we go, sound volume. Turn that down quite a bit. See, that didn't really help. That terrain deformation is pretty cool, and you can see how the tire's interacting with the furrows here. Yeah, that's cool. The graphics are just immeasurably better than Farm Sim 22, where 22 looked pretty arcade, so I had to run a bunch of shaders and a bunch of mods on that to make it look good. But this is just straight out of the box, and this is fantastic. This little 3650, I quite like this little tractor. I think I had a model of one of these when I was a kid. 3650 or 3350 or something like that. How do I... Probably under game settings to stop and go. Automatic engine, off. Go dirt, normal. Fuel usage, normal. That's good enough. Yeah, that's pretty good. $980, what are you listed as in the shop here? A cultivator? Yeah, it's a cultivator. It's not a plow. How are we looking on stream here? Are we fairly smooth coming through? Seems that now that the game's run for a little bit and I've got probably a cache going here. Seems to be running pretty smooth on my screen. Man, the ground textures are fantastic. I'm blown away by this. And I'm pretty sure I'm just ADD all over the place here. So sorry, guys. The wheat is still definitely a two-dimensional. Yeah. Yeah. Crops are still 2D, which is fine, because I mean, from here it looks great. I mean, if I had a wheat crop that looked like that in real life, I'd be just... Man, screw the lottery, I just won it right there. The dirt on the tires already? So it looks like it's all still the same controls. I don't know how to get the signal bars to pop out. Because it's not not a mouse control that I could find, and I don't think there's... Yeah. I don't see anywhere for that. Alright, well, what can we interact with here? Farmhouse. Oh. Nope. I am noticing that my character isn't sticking to things anymore. I'm actually sliding against stuff, which is nice. Can't get into that building. Although it does have a full interior. Click, is it R? Nothing's coming up. Got a little trailer here. So it is just left mouse click to open and close doors like it was in 22. Got a dirty old Massey. I like that you start with equipment and it's already kind of, yeah, like it's got 11% damage. Somehow I don't think that's a full tank. No, that is a full tank of diesel. Starts with 85 hours. So if it's already got 85 hours, I know the cap for Farm Sim 22, was it 50 hours? I think, and then maintenance stopped accelerating. Like I've got lots of equipment that I've got over 30 hours in naturally. So hitting that 50 isn't all that hard of a feat. You turn the lights on in here? Is it R? Click. Gotta be a light switch in here somewhere. What's this? Probably a door. Yeah, that's the door. Oh yeah, it is just R. Huh. Have you seen my beach ball? Can I get up here too? Oh, I totally can. I have to crouch. Yeah. Okay, this is cool. Man, you got some CQB training up in here. Can't get through that. Any fall damage? Nope. That should have been a hospital trip. Got a bag of seeds to go in the little cedar. Great Plains cedar. Nice little storage area. Like, that's a good barn to start with. That's a really good start. What do we have for storage? This is storage over here, I bet. Does it tell me a capacity when I walk up to it? No, just that it's empty. We definitely have the sunflower farm. Where are we on the map? So sunflower farm. That's centered. Oh, not centered, okay. We're on the far west side here. I see a corn maze. That's fun. I always like it when they put little details like that in. We have a diesel tank, which makes sense. It's a farmer's kiosk. Okay, and then that should be my, yeah, that's the silos. Oh, there's lots of NPCs. Oh, let's go visit the shop here quick. And let's get ourselves a truck. Are there cars? There's got to be cars, right? Yeah, cars. Cars and bikes. Let's go something impractical. Something that you would not see in North America. Nailed it. First try. We gotta go with the RS. It is left-hand drive. We got that right. So I have no idea where anything is. This is all completely new to me. Oh, there's the train. Okay, we got it. We got a test. There is still no damage model to anything. I need to find more traffic. I think that's something that I definitely need to do. I need more traffic. I need to hit another car and see if I can move a vehicle. I don't think I can, but it's something that I'm absolutely curious about. Pedestrians I know you can't interact with vehicles, you just clip through. But road traffic. I want to know if I can... Ooh, there's a car. There's a car. Come here. Come here. I need to test you. I need to test you. Come here. No. Still no interaction available with them other than just hitting them. But I am told... Oh, of course he brake checks me now. I am told that they will go around you and completely ignore stop signs. So if I block them, I'm told they should go around. So I kind of like that that copper bronze color. Pretty sharp. It doesn't look like he's got any intentions of going around me at all. No, none whatsoever. Alright, now if a guy was looking to get onto the ferry, where would that be? A little dirt road, it looks like. And this should.tm take me down to the ferry. I just turned off this road. Oh, I see how this works. This goes and turns down. Okay. That's a pretty big barge. We drive onto this, and then what do we do? Oh god. Okay, so I can steer the tires, I can hit the brakes, but it will not move on its own. Ooh, got a little bit of jitter there. Yeah, you can see it kind of wiggling back and forth on there. Physics aren't entirely happy with it. Cannot walk onto... Oh yes, I can. Oh, but I am no longer have sticky feet when I'm here. Well, that's kind of cool. So should I be able to just drive onto this and then hit R? Yeah, I don't have anything showing up, so it looks like, yeah, you have to go back, hit the trigger, and then you have to run back before it leaves without you. That's interesting. That's fun. Also, I wonder if eventually the front and the back are going to pick up and turn into a gate. We're just going to stand on the throttle here and wait to see at which point. Oh yeah, tires are moving, tires are moving. There we go. So the barrier has to be all the way up before it'll let you go. We're just 4x4 in a Skoda like it's no big deal. If you liked that, subscribe. Also, I should really put in some kind of a crash counter or something. I will say though, this map is stunning. Like the amount of detail that they have everywhere. Waiting. The amount of detail that they have on everything is... it's very nice. This will be the grain elevator you get to rebuild. Oh, I have to do it. I'm sorry, whoever's farm this is. Yeah, it does still clip through vehicles. And I'm lost. Oh, and I'm found. Speaking of found a greenhouse. There. Oh, door's on the other side. Probably because I don't own it, I can't open it. So if I wanted to set a waypoint, can I do that? No. No, I can't. Oh, wow. There's actually some good deals in the vehicle sale now. It's not like 12% off. Hmm. They still have this thing, and I don't think I've ever seen anybody use one of these in any farm sim game. Oh well. Oh, you can get an S7 or an X9 in this. Excellent. Yeah, still got the big Volvo picker. What is this? Oh, it's a long reach loader. That's cool. Ain't cheap, but it's cool. Diesel or electric, I like it. Thunder. There you go. Enjoy that. It's like everything you got from the Platinum expansion is in this. Horse brush, that's kind of nice. There's no options for it. It's just, do you want to purchase it or not? Damn, that thing looks like a lot of fun. Still got the Volvo. Okay, I was just wondering if it came with the coupler head or not. Now, do we have combinations? There we go. No bucket on it, which I think is kind of interesting. So I know with the terrain deformation, however you want to say it. I know you cannot dig with it, but I would have thought that with an excavator that would have given you like a... Why am I blanking on the word? I've literally built one. The big fat wide buckets, not the little narrow ditching or general purpose, the big wide ones. Like a cleanup bucket. Surprised we don't have one of those for like loading silage and other loose materials like that. I mean, obviously a front end loader would be a little bit more appropriate for that. These rice machines are just, they're just weird. Like they're so intricate, but just weird. It's like a little motorcycle, little moped kind of front column here, but then with the steering wheel. Yeah. It's interesting. Because it's not the kind of stuff that I see commonly. I see tractors and combines and loaders and excavators, lots of skid steers, lots of forklifts. Don't really get to see any of the, like, I'm gonna call it, like, despite being the #1 produced grain on the planet, I'm gonna call it exotic. I don't get to see rice being grown. That's cool. Well, why don't we jump back to the farm? And what do we got here? 9 mil. Just for the sake of it. Is construction. Oh, you can zoom out nice and far now. Oh, that is very nice. You can see our tire tracks are still there, despite having driven across the entire map. My tire tracks have gone, but the trenches or the indentations are still there. That's cool. Oh, my tire tracks are still here though. Interesting. And I can't help noticing that the... Ah, there it is. Okay. To say, I couldn't help noticing that the amount you could select is not a thing anymore. Oh, free fall. Okay, so it's no longer Victor, it's now Bravo. All right. Let's go ahead a month. Let's get some equipment going here. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right, we got some serious cash here now. With some serious cash, let's get some serious equipment. US 3-meter broad, 640 front weight, 1800 back attacher 13 or a 3-point. Yeah, that's proper. I mean, we're screwing around. We have to, right? We need... What do we got for big discs in here? Octil. Bednar. Something tells me that ain't American. That sure is. Yep. It's got the triangle instead of the flags, so we'll go with that. Oh, low loaders, look at that. Oh, that's fantastic. Finally. Finally, we're getting some North American products here. All right. There's Big Johnny. Now, how do we get back home? I think it was just to the right and down. Wrong button. Where are we at here? To the right. Way across the river. And down. Okay. Oh, and we're gonna save. I am already immediately missing store deliveries. And easy dev controls. I really hope those two mods come out quick. Oh, we're already crashing. How much wiggling we can get done here. What could I possibly be hooked on here? There we go. All right, we're good, I think. Take that stop sign out. We don't stop here. Even for school buses. Maybe. Take that sign out. We'll take that sign out. We'll take that sign out. We're collecting all the signs here. Oh man, this thing does not steer. Okay, yeah, you can see clearly I am not stuck on anything. So the collision model on something is off, and I'm betting it's the disc. Yeah, because now I'm stuck on the other side of that. If I start unfolding it, will it glitch me out? Will it push me through? Yes. That was the answer. Okay. Get this little tiny field knocked out with a giant tractor. I think this field here looks withered. Withered, yes. And we'll try the GPS out. Now, one thing I want to compare when we get up here is I want to see the difference between a big heavy vehicle on tracks and a small light vehicle on tires as far as the tire deformation goes. So here we have the 9RX and what it's done versus the, was that a 3950? 3850? And they've both punched down, it looks like the same distance. If anything, the 9RX might have punched a little deeper. Then you can see where the tires for the mocktail are digging in. Fire this up. We'll lift that. Back it up a little bit. There you go. So cultivated ground, it looks like you don't sink in quite as much. Plowed ground, it looks like you do sink in quite a bit more. But then as soon as you drive over it with a piece of equipment, it erases it and sets it back down to 0. And the handling in this game is definitely a lot different than 22. Yeah, that's wild. It's a very clear difference between cultivated and plowed with how much the equipment sinks. Oh yeah. I'm definitely loving this. This is extremely satisfying. Like just the textures alone. Just how smooth the game is running. Every once in a while I get a little bit of a flash or a little bit of a glitch, but this is very satisfying. This is very nice. Like I could go back and forth and I could plow and cultivate the same field over and over again. If it's going to be like this. And there's your shredded stubble texture. Looking good. And there's my first achievement. Excellent. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to do a test between tracks and tires to see which ones sink and which ones don't. And we have the perfect vehicle here for this. We also have the right amount of cash for this. All right, 9R. I want US. I put a big front weight on the other one. 640. So this is, all things equal, the same tractor. Okay, so we'll buy this, and now we'll put duals. We'll put weights on it, though. Just put duals. Okay. Tab. There we go. And it looks like my wife is getting a phone call here, so I'm going to mute myself real quick. My wife is excited for snow.
It's my job.
No snow. Please, no snow. No snow. Snow means cold. I don't like cold. All right. The first real test of Farm Sim 25. Tire deformation on a cultivated field with singles, with duals, and with tracks. They should all be very equivalently the same tractor otherwise. There you go. Definitely leaving some tracks there. I expect it should be the same. Ah, these do look shallower. Maybe it's just my eyes playing tricks on me, but that does not look as deep. I mean, I don't have a way of getting a depth gauge out and actually physically measuring it, but you know, maybe, you know what, from back here it does actually look the same. The tracks, on the other hand, the tracks made the difference. So yeah, it looks like finally the argument between tires and tracks win. But between singles and duals, No, I still think the singles are pushing deeper than the duels. So it almost looks like Tire Choice finally does make a difference in Farm Sim. And that is exciting. But on that note, I think I'm going to call her here for the stream. I'm going to play around a bit with this and see if I can't get some kind of an idea for a series going here. So thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.